Welcome everyone to Gamer Meld. Today, Nvidia officially announced their RTX 4000 GPUs, and let's just say the leaks have been extremely accurate. Plus, not to be outdone, AMD officially gave us a date for their RX 7000 cards. But first, if you're interested in purchasing any of the RTX 4000 GPUs, I'll have affiliate links down in the description below for when those are released. It won't cost you anything more, and it helps the channel out. Okay, it's news time, and first up for today, Nvidia officially announced Ada Lovelace, the new architecture for their new RTX 4000 GPUs, to which, I guess that's kind of the first giveaway. They are in fact the RTX 4000 cards, but don't worry, there's a lot more to go over. Either way, Ada Lovelace has obviously been the architecture we've known for next-gen GPUs for quite a while now. Next, Nvidia announced DLSS 3.0, and as you can see here, they've added a few things in their pipeline. We're talking optical flow accelerator, optical flow field, optical multi-frame generation, and they claim that it gets upwards of 3 times the performance versus native resolution. And speaking of performance, Nvidia goes right off the bat and starts discussing next-gen GPUs and just how powerful they are. As you can see here, Ada Lovelace is a pretty massive jump over Ampere, and before I actually get to the cards themselves, I'll go ahead and say that Nvidia claims Ada Lovelace, or at least the RTX 4090, is 2 times the performance in rasterization versus the RTX 3090 Ti, and up to 4 times when you turn on ray tracing. Meaning, at least according to this, it looks like we may finally be at a level where rasterization won't really hurt performance all that much at all, because of the fact that you're getting significantly more performance when you turn on ray tracing with these new GPUs, to the point of where, at least where I'm kind of hearing this, there's enough performance that you likely won't see a big dip or any dip at all. But of course, we'll have to wait and see for that. When it comes to the actual GPUs, you will see that we have the RTX 4090. And I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, for anyone sort of bashing this leak that I did right here, it looks like it was completely accurate. You can see how the fan goes into the frame around here, and when we look, we can see the exact same thing with the 4090. So the leaks there were extremely accurate, but it doesn't stop there. You can see this has the 4090 is 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory, up to 2, like I said a minute ago, 2 to 4 times faster than the 3090 Ti. And of course, the big news, and this is not good news at all, the price is $1,599. So a really big jump in price. Now, you could argue that it's 2 to 4 times faster than the 3090 Ti, which is right around this price, so it isn't that horrible when you look at price to performance, but this slow and now not so slow creep in price is getting really ridiculous. As far as availability, it will be available October 12th. Moving on, we have the RTX 4080, or should I say RTX 4080s, because also just like the leaks, there are 2 RTX 4080s, a 12GB model and 16GB model. The 12GB, both of these actually come with GDDR6X. You just have one with 12GB, which starts at $899. And once again, we're talking yet more price creep. Really quite a bit of price creep. The 16GB model, on the other hand, is $1,199, and at least likely just the 16GB model, we are also looking at 2 to 4 times faster than the 3080 Ti. So like we saw with the leaks, definitely a massive jump in performance, but also a very big jump in price. These are expected in November. Now, while that is all of it for the new GPUs, there is one thing that's pretty interesting that they did, which is they absolutely reiterated last-gen GPUs. And this is something that we'd also seen leaked as well, that basically Nvidia was stuck with a ton of GPUs, and that's why these are the only GPUs they're releasing today, so they can still get a little bit of life out of last gen and still sell those, possibly do some price drops, things like that, but obviously they have a ton of GPUs that they're hoping to offload. And before I end this, something that happened that was definitely interesting just before, we're talking like 2 hours before the briefing actually happened, AMD's Scott Herkelman announced that on November 3rd, they're set to launch RDNA 3 GPUs to the world, meaning their RX 7000 cards, or whatever they end up being called, likely the RX 7000. So yeah, AMD didn't want to be left out. They're saying, hey, hold off before you buy Nvidia's GPUs, ours are coming really soon as well. So while that does it for today, what do you think about Nvidia's RTX 4000 GPUs? Are they too expensive? Are you wanting to wait for AMD's RX 7000 cards? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you liked the video, please subscribe, and as always, have a great day.